Hey guys, welcome back to Roshnara's World. So guys, we have Janvi on our channel who has recently cracked Wipro NLTH project engineer profile for a package of 3.5 LPA. So congratulations first Janvi for cracking Wipro, and yes, she'll be sharing her entire interview experience plus the test experience as well. So all over to you Janvi, you can start with it.
Thank you, Roshnara. Hello, everyone. I'm Janvi. I'm from Bangalore. I'm currently pursuing my fourth year BTech from Computer Science from CMI University.
Okay, so Janvi, how did you apply? I mean, how did you get this opportunity through on campus or off campus?
It was an off-campus drive which was conducted by Wipro, known as Wipro NLTH, and the approximate date when I have registered for the examination was August 26th. To be precise, I have registered on August 26th. Then we have received an pre-placement talk, or what we call as orientation call, on 2nd September, and the assessment was on 25th September, and my slot was at in the afternoon, 1 p.m.
Okay, I mean, can you explain a little bit about the test pattern and how did you prepare for it?
Yes, sure. So as we all are aware, so the test pattern, it consists of 55 questions, out of which we have two coding questions, one essay writing question, and the remaining 52 questions are the aptitude section, which we all are aware of it. And the aptitude section is divided into three parts: quantitative aptitude, logical aptitude, and verbal aptitude. So quantitative aptitude, the questions were around 16 questions, and the topics were from like probability, permutations and combinations, averages, compound interest and compound interest, averages, ratio and proportions, etc. And next, it was the logical section, which consists of approximately around 12 or 14 questions. And the logical section mainly dealt with blood relations, data sufficiency questions, etc. And the third section was verbal ability. The questions were of reading comprehension and logical sequence of arrangement of sentences, etc. And the essay topic which was given to me is what are the things to be considered if you want to fire a person. And my coding questions were of two coding questions. Both were intermediate, I can say, intermediate level. So one coding question was of arrays, and the other coding questions were of string concept.
Okay, okay, very well explained. Okay, a few questions for people out there. First question is like, how were you able to switch between sections or questions?
No, there was no intrasection navigation or intersection navigation. Basically, as this Wipro NLTH was conducted on AMCAT platform. So once you attempt a question, you can't go back to the previous attempted question. And once if you move to the next question, you can't go back and try it out for the next time. So only if you answer and if you complete the section or the question, you have to move to the next question. And but there was a choice that you can attempt any section of your choice first. Like I have attempted logical first, then I have attempted verbal, and then the quantitative and essay writing as well. So it's our choice. We can attend any section in any order.
Okay, and were there any sort of negative marking? I don't think so.
No negative marking. You
Okay,
can
fine.
attempt all the questions without any fear of negative marking.
And were you able to execute both the codes?
Yes, I was able to execute both the codes. I can say that the codes were of intermediate level, which can be solved if you have basic understanding and knowledge of the concepts of arrays and strings. Those concepts were the questions from which I have got.
Okay, and can you explain a bit how did you prepare about the coding part?
Yes, so talking about both coding and quantitative aptitude, I have prepared from various online sources which are available, be it from the very famous Face Prep and Prep Insta websites, which are available online. And also, we had pre-placement training at our college, where our college used to give us weekly tests and weekly coding tests, both in aptitude as well as coding section. So that helped me a lot.
Okay, great. Thank you for explaining such like wonderful explanation about the test pattern. And okay, let's move on to the interview part. I mean, after how many days you got the result of the test, and can you explain?
So I have completed my assessment on 25th September, and I have received the result on 11th October. saying that my interview is going to be scheduled the next day, that is 12th October, on in the morning slot, that is at 9 a.m. slot. But to be honest, actually it was delayed a lot, and I got my turn. It was mentioned that my interview was scheduled at 9 a.m., but fortunately or unfortunately, it was scheduled at 12:15 p.m. in the afternoon. So I have to wait that long because there were many students in the queue who were giving their interviews. So and my interview went on for around 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay, 20 to 25 minutes. And how did it started and how many interview were there?
So the interview was scheduled in the Superset platform itself, and we received the link, and it showed that 10 minutes prior to the actual interview, it showed that you're going to be scheduled to an interview, and you're going to have this interview within the coming next 10 minutes or so. So we had only one panelist, but the panelist didn't enable his video. So we were not sure like who he was. So it was a male panelist to me, and the discussion went on for around 20 to 25 minutes, and it
Okay.
was a business discussion round.
Okay, so what is business discussion round?
Yeah, so according to my own experience, so business discussion round went on like this. First, the panelists apologized for making me wait in queue for so long. It's approximately almost 3 hours I had to wait for the interview to be scheduled. So first he told, I'm sorry for making you hold on for so long. I told, it's fine, sir. Then he asked me, introduce yourself. And meanwhile, he told that he's going through my resume. And then after I completed with my introduction, then he told, okay, explain me about your projects, the ones which were mentioned in my resume. So I have explained him detailedly about my project. And he asked, what is your role on the project? In the project. So I explained my role. Then he asked how many members were there in your project. I told according to my university guidelines, we were two of them. And he asked what did the other member also do. So I explained my contribution towards the project was so and so, and the other group member was also the contribution was so and so. Then he asked, who is your role model? Then I told. Then he asked, what are your chances? Like, what do you think? What are you expecting from Wipro? Then I have answered the question like whatever I expected, and I told that I'm looking for a growth in my career, and I'm looking for a friendly and workplace, etc. Then he told, okay, I'm done with the interview. Do you have any questions? And my questions were, how will the training period at Wipro be? So he told that since he's just a technical hiree, so he is not much. He's not supposed to reveal about that question. And next question I asked was, if I have to shift or change to my favorite domain, then how long will it take for me to change it Wipro? Then he told that since you're a fresher and your designation is a project engineer, so you can't expect in the initial phase of the career itself that you would be moved to your favorite domain. It may take years, but Wipro also provides opportunity to skill up yourself so that you can take courses of your interest and use those courses and certifications to move to your favorite domain. And then he told, okay, then I told, thank you, sir. This was the interview.
Okay, thank you, Janvi, for explaining so well about the interview part. I mean, you explained each and every question which was asked by the interviewer. So now again,
Yeah.
the similar question is like for any kind of special preparation you did for the interview part.
Not really. I would say I have prepared from my first year itself because Wipro had always been my what is a favorite and dream company. So I have been preparing since the first year itself, and I have more focused on the aptitude in the initial years. And coming later on from my third year onwards, I also took interest and focused more on this coding part. And as I told that my college also provided pre-placement training where we had both aptitude and coding, and we also had training about personal interview and group discussions as well. So that preparation helped me a lot.
Okay, that's great. Okay, like finally, any special do's and don'ts specifically for the audience out there who are watching you, who want who are seeking knowledge. So any special tip for them?
Uh, Special in a sense, be consistent in your preparation. First thing, if you set, okay, this is a company X is what I want to really get into, then aim for that company, know the pattern, like how the exam process is going to be, how the exam difficulty level is going to be, know each and everything, follow each and every update about that particular company and its exam patterns and hiring process, and be consistent and practice well, so that even in times of this pandemic and all any worst scenarios, we will still be prepared for the upcoming tasks.
Okay. So, lastly, I mean, what package, like you said, that it is 3.5 LPA you've got? Any specific, training duration? I mean, this package would be same or something different?
Yeah. So initially, in the when we go through this Wipro websites or even the agreement, it is mentioned 3.5 lakhs per annum. But on the 22nd October, again, that is after we received our first the assessment results, then we had been scheduled with another orientation meeting, which is the revised compensation meeting. So in that, they have explained that the package is going to be 3.5, and Wipro recently came up with a new additional one, that once the a student or any fresher completes 6 months at Wipro, he or she will be awarded with a bonus of 25,000. So if you count it to a total, I think at the end of 1 year at Wipro, you will be earning 3.75 per annum. So this is what they told, the recent changes which were made.
Okay, approximately. And any sort of bond is there in Wipro for your profile?
Yes, yes, it is there. It is a bond of 1 year, and
Okay.
the pro rata basis is 75,000.
Okay, okay, yeah. Because a lot of people, have a doubt in various companies when they compare that what is a bond period and what is the, amount basically if they want to switch to any other company. So, yeah. Okay.
So a bond is there, 1 year bond.
Okay, thank you
Yeah, yeah.
so much, Janvi, that explained each and everything very clearly and specifically, so that people out there can get the immense knowledge out of your experience. So, guys, I mean, thank you so much for watching till here, and you can subscribe to the channel. Till then, guys, have a great day. Be safe. Bye.